The silence of millennia was broken. On October 1st, 2024, two tiny pups, Romulus and Remus, let out their first howls. This was no ordinary sound. It was a sound that had not echoed across the earth for over 10,000 years, the howl of a dire wolf. Extinct since the last ice age, the dire wolf was known only from fossils and legends, until now. Their sister Khaleesi joined the chorus on January 30th, 2025, adding her voice to this ancient symphony. The world listened, captivated by this ghostly echo from the past. A video of their howl went viral, capturing the imagination of millions. It was a stark reminder of what was lost and a beacon of hope for what could be restored. This scientific marvel was not the result of magic, but of cutting-edge biotechnology. A company named Colossal Biosciences had achieved what was once considered impossible, bringing an extinct species back to life. The dire wolf's howl is a powerful symbol of our changing relationship with nature. It forces us to ask, what does it mean to bring back a species from extinction, and what responsibility do we have to the creatures we create? Colossal Biosciences, a company founded in 2021, is at the forefront of de-extinction. With a team of over 130 scientists and a valuation of $10.2 billion, Colossal is not your typical tech startup. Their mission is audacious: to use genetic engineering to reverse the effects of human-caused extinction. Their approach is rooted in CRISPR technology, a revolutionary gene editing tool that allows scientists to make precise changes to DNA. Colossal is not just focused on bringing back the dead, however. They are also committed to using their technology to conserve endangered species and restore damaged ecosystems. Co-founder Ben Lamb envisions a future where de-extinction is not a luxury but a necessity. He believes that by bringing back keystone species like the dire wolf, we can help to heal the planet and prevent future extinctions. Colossal's work is not without its critics, but there is no doubt that they are pushing the boundaries of science and challenging us to rethink our place in the natural world. CRISPR technology is often described as a pair of molecular scissors. It allows scientists to cut and paste DNA with incredible precision. In the case of the dire wolf, Colossal scientists used CRISPR to edit the genome of the common grey wolf, its closest living relative. They started by analyzing ancient DNA extracted from dire wolf fossils, a 13,000-year-old tooth and a 72,000-year-old ear bone. This provided them with a genetic blueprint of the extinct species. By comparing the dire wolf genome to that of the grey wolf, they identified key genes responsible for the dire wolf's unique traits: its larger size, powerful bite, and distinctive howl. Using CRISPR, they made approximately 20 edits to 14 genes in the grey wolf genome, essentially rewriting the code of life to resemble that of its extinct cousin. It's important to note that these are not clones of ancient dire wolves. They are genetically modified grey wolves with traits that make them resemble their extinct ancestors. This groundbreaking technology has the potential to revolutionize conservation efforts. By editing the genomes of endangered species, scientists could potentially enhance their resilience to disease, climate change, and other threats. The edited embryos were then implanted into surrogate mothers' domestic dogs chosen for their size and temperament. This cross-species surrogacy, while remarkable, is not uncommon in the world of canine reproduction. The pups were born via C-section, a common practice in breeding programs to ensure the safety of both mother and offspring. Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi were born into a world much different from the one their ancestors roamed. They were brought into a world grappling with climate change, habitat loss, and a biodiversity crisis. Yet their very existence offered a glimmer of hope. The pups were initially raised by their surrogate mothers at a secret, protected 2,000-acre ecological preserve in the United States. This sanctuary provides a safe haven for the pups to grow and develop their lupine instincts away from the prying eyes of the public. The location of the preserve is a closely guarded secret designed to protect the pups from poachers and other potential threats. As they grow older and more accustomed to their surroundings, the plan is to slowly introduce them to a larger, more naturalistic enclosure within the preserve. Section 5, Reclaiming Lost Landscapes, Pleistocene Park and Beyond. Colossal's vision extends beyond just reviving individual species. They aim to restore entire ecosystems. Their flagship project, Pleistocene Park, is a testament to this ambition. Located in Siberia, Pleistocene Park is a massive ecological experiment. Colossal aims to recreate the Mammoth Steppe, a vast grassland ecosystem that dominated the northern hemisphere during the last ice age. The dire wolf would have been a keystone predator in this ecosystem, helping to regulate prey populations and maintain a healthy balance. Their plan is to introduce the dire wolves, along with other large herbivores like woolly mammoths and steppe bison, to Pleistocene Park. The goal is to create a self-sustaining ecosystem that resembles the landscapes of the Pleistocene epoch. This ambitious project has the potential to not only restore biodiversity, but also mitigate climate change. The reintroduction of large herbivores could help regenerate grasslands, which act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This could be a valuable tool in the fight against global warming. Section 6. The Ethics of Resurrection, Playing God or Righting Wrongs. Colossal's work has ignited a fierce debate about the ethics of de-extinction. Critics argue that bringing back extinct species is akin to playing God. They raise concerns about unintended consequences, both ecological and ethical. What happens if these revived creatures disrupt existing ecosystems? What are the animal welfare implications of bringing back a species into a world vastly different from the one they evolved in? These are valid concerns that Colossal takes seriously. They argue that their work is not about playing God, but about righting the wrongs of the past. Humans have played a significant role in the extinction of countless species. Colossal believes we have a moral obligation to use our technology to undo some of that damage. The debate is complex and there are no easy answers. As with any new technology, there are risks and rewards to consider. It is crucial to proceed with caution, transparency, and a deep understanding of the potential consequences. Section 7. Beyond the direwolf, a menagerie of hope. The direwolf is just the beginning for Colossal. They have set their sights on bringing back a whole menagerie of extinct creatures. The woolly mammoth is next on their list, with plans to have embryos ready for implantation by 2026 and the first calves born by 2028. They are also working to conserve critically endangered species like the red wolf, of which only about 25 individuals remain in the wild. Colossal has already successfully bred red wolf pups, increasing the genetic diversity of this critically endangered species. Other potential candidates for de-extinction include the dodo, the thylacine, and the passenger pigeon. Each species presents its own unique challenges and opportunities. The revival of these lost creatures could provide invaluable insights into evolution, ecology, and conservation. Imagine a future where the skies are once again filled with flocks of passenger pigeons, where Tasmanian tigers roam the forests of Tasmania, and where woolly mammoths graze the Siberian steppe. Colossal's work offers a glimmer of hope that such a future might be possible. Section 8. The Echo of Wonder, Public Reaction and Future Implications. The public reaction to the dire wolf pups has been a mix of awe and apprehension. Many people are fascinated by the prospect of bringing back extinct creatures and see it as a sign of hope for the future of conservation. Others are more skeptical. They question the ethics of de-extinction and worry about the unintended consequences of tampering with nature. The debate is likely to continue as Colossal's work progresses and more revived species are brought into the world. One thing is certain: the dire wolf pups have captured the world's imagination. Their story has sparked a conversation about our relationship with nature, the power of technology, and the responsibility we have to protect our planet's biodiversity. The success of the Dire Wolf Project could pave the way for the revival of other extinct species, potentially revolutionizing conservation efforts and transforming our relationship with the natural world. Section 9. A call to action. Join the conversation. The resurrection of the dire wolf is not just a scientific achievement, it is a cultural moment. It is a time for reflection, for debate, and for action. We must ask ourselves, what does it mean to live in a world where extinction is no longer forever? How do we balance the excitement of scientific progress with the responsibility of ethical stewardship? These are not easy questions, but they are questions we must grapple with as we venture into this uncharted territory. I encourage you to learn more about Colossal Biosciences, their work, and the ethical considerations surrounding de-extinction. Visit their website, watch their videos, and engage in the conversation. The future of life on Earth may depend on it. This is not just about bringing back the dead, it's about honoring the past, protecting the present, and securing a future where both humanity and nature can thrive. It's about recognizing that we are all connected, and that the fate of one species is inextricably linked to the fate of all.